Next thing that we get from Romans 12:2, if something is from God, it can be proven. He said you will be able to prove what is that good, acceptable, and perfect will of God. So, if something's really from God, it will stand up to scrutiny. And anything man-made, you take the most beautiful painting or needlework or whatever, if you put it under a microscope, you will see tiny flaws. You'll see brush strokes. You'll see little errors. And the closer you get in, they say the average viewing distance of a painting, for example, is 6 feet. However, if you take something that God made, take a flower petal. You put that flower petal under a microscope and you keep zooming in, you just keep seeing more beauty and more wonder in it. So anything that God does will stand up to scrutiny. That word prove is dokimazein, which means to put to test or to prove. So we should be able to test and judge things, whether or not they're of God. And you should be skeptical of anybody that says, well, don't look at the verses above or below, or, and they do these sleight of hand moves, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, that kind of thing. Say you're buying a car and the salesman says, now don't look under the hood, nothing to see here, please move along. Well, you're going to be a little bit skeptical. If it's truly of God, it will line up with the original languages. It will line up with the immediate context, the verses around it. It won't just be pulled out and doesn't have anything to do with what's around it. And it will also line up with the historical context. What did it mean to the original hearers? God didn't shoot over their heads and speak in a language that we speak that they didn't speak 2,000 years ago when they were receiving the initial revelation.